01. To the Honorable Don Guillermo Ramirez, Capitan General Los Nefilim. Members of Les Nefilim have finally persuaded the mortal government to reopen the French border on 17 March. The bearer of this report, Madame Lucille Perrault, possesses the seal to create the necessary passports and identity papers for your Nephilim. Send your family and the closest members of your council with her to Paris. Do not delay. Madame Perrault bears the diplomatic credentials that will ensure your family is allowed to proceed across the border unhindered. The French mortals grow restless beneath the wave of Spanish refugees. After April, I cannot guarantee your Nephilim will escape internment in the camps. May the thrones watch over you.
Inner Guard Division, Los Nefilim. Don Guillermo Ramirez, Capitán General, Servicio de Investigación Militar. 26 April 1938. Sim Report Number 49495. To the Honorable Madame Sabine Rousseau, Capitaine General Les Nefilim. At your urgent request, I am sending the closest members of my court into your safekeeping through Madame Lucille Perrault. It is in Los Nefilim's best interest that Juanita accompany our daughter, Isabel Ramirez, with the retinue so that Isabel can benefit from her mother's angelic guidance. Until I can reach Paris, Isabel is my voice in all matters regarding the Inner Guard and serves as my proxy. I've instructed her to establish a base of operations for Los Nefilim in Paris in order to facilitate the resettlement of Nephilim displaced by the war. She will have my personal staff at her disposal. Although she is 15 years old and in her firstborn life, she has trained for this role and exhibits sound acumen. Trust her as you would me. The Republican mortals have planned one last offensive in the hopes of turning the war in their favor. We have advised them to pursue a different course, but the Popular Front suffers from continued infighting within its leadership. Achieving any form of accord between the groups grows more remote by the day. I will remain with Los Nefilim's milicianos to offer the mortals support for as long as we're able.
Inner Guard Division, Les Nefilim. Madame Sabine Rousseau, Capitaine Général, Direction Générale de la Sécurité Extérieure. 7 February 1939, DGSE Report Number 12595. To the Honorable Don Guillermo Ramirez, Capitán General Los Nefilim. The French mortals are overwhelmed with Spanish refugees. They are separating families at the border checkpoints and placing them in internment camps. Soldiers and able-bodied men are currently being sent to Argelès-sur-Mer. Conditions are horrific. Prepare your Nephilim for this eventuality. Les Nefilim will watch for them and liberate them at the first opportunity.
Inner Guard Division, Los Nefilim, General Miquel de Torres, Servicio de Investigación Militar. 10 February 1939. Sim Report Number 49785. To the Honorable Madame Sabine Rousseau, Capitaine General Les Nefilim. Catalonia has fallen. Los Nefilim is in retreat. Our intelligence has uncovered Jordi's plot to send assassins after Don Guillermo and his daughter Isabel. Diego Alvarez, Carme Ibarra, and Ferran Perez are assigned to escort Don Guillermo to the French border via an undisclosed route. We severed communications with Don Guillermo on 5 February 1939 for his own safety. His whereabouts are currently unknown. Even in retreat, our unit remains under heavy artillery fire. The Germans and Italians bomb civilians as they flee the nationalist advance. My unit will continue to provide support to the mortal refugees in the eastern sector as they cross the Pyrenees. We will approach the border at La Pertus. Watch for us. 15 February 1939. Night. La Retirada. The retreat. 1. The Pyrenees, near the Tavascan Pass, Spain. Winter hit the Pyrenees hard with ice as treacherous as post-war loyalties. Both could kill with a single slip. Dark clouds smoldered over the jagged peaks, threatening a storm before the twilight ended.